So the foundation of absolution comes in many different forms to release the freedom from death equals your salvation. But the creations within the regions of the soul allow you to know that forgiveness comes in many different aspects. Your attributes in not only your personality, the psychological, the spiritual, and the non-physical essence of who you are as a species. So when you hold on to any past experience, you are promoting samskara. So those imprints can be broken down and help you find the lesser keys of knowledge within yourself. So this means that we have an archetype, a hierarchy within the networks of consciousness, but also within societal norms as well. So this means that all of us have a place to be, but we don't have to be a part of the bloodline that's been given to us. We can actually initiate a new timeline, a sacred time of enlightenment within this connection. So the age of enlightenment comes in many different forms. So enlightenment isn't just someone being spiritual. It's not someone just being scientific, but it's encompassing all knowledge that helps you understand, even wisdom from the occult as well. So what this means is that we take from many different philosophies, truth, abstract arts, that we construct and conduct initiations towards who we are as a species. So this means that the ascension of the human being, finding absolution, salvation, you want to wake up to the understanding that reality isn't the way that you think that it is. So because you don't think reality is the way that it is, we have the ability to change it. So we can change it by seeing that when we change the way we think, when we surround ourselves with people that have the same goal and ambitions, the mastermind, and then what we do is we see that the things that are dark about ourselves and the things that are light about ourselves become our greatest gifts, infusing the yin and the yang, as above, so below. This means that you come into a state of connection with who you are as a spiritual being. This means that you're cutting the tension with a knife and you're looking for what calls you, what envelops your spirit, but you giving yourself the invitation, the soliloquy of success. The science of achievement is not measured by the quantity, but the quality of your work. This means that the past is history, the future is a mystery, and the present is a gift, my friends. So when you come into this connection, you'll see that many people in their journeys are very abstract. King Solomon had to summon demons in order to control them. A lot of people come from broken homes. You come from parents who had addictions. You came from people who were terrible with money. And then now you're not so terrible with money. You're actually really good with money. It just, you seem to have the Midas touch when it comes to money. So, with that being said, the point that I'm trying to make is that absolution is not something you have to fight for. Forgiveness is something that is received, and you can really visualize and manifest the things that you choose to create all the time, and you do it all the time unconsciously. But this means we're bringing the subconscious to being conscious once again, and we come into this dissertation of spirit, and we see that the microcosm and the macrocosm shows us the higher self's wisdom. The higher self, you as a human being, you as the soul, and you as the spirit. It takes 4 to really make you sound, so that you're not going into places where you dwell and you're not welcomed. But come into this connection. Remember yourself, value who you are, and know that you are providing something to people that may never even received it or felt that they could receive it. But you're giving people that space and that energy and that time. Just a little bit helps. Persistence is a gift, because when you have persistence, what happens? is that nobody can beat you. If you have dedication, your faith is unmatched. When you have foresight and insight, this means you're looking ahead, you're purifying where you're coming from instead of where you're going. But bring it all together and get really centered in your spirit and think about why you are here and what were you born to do. And anybody who ever sold you something and told you that you couldn't do it, that you're never going to make it, I'm here to dispel that lie that has been given to you. It is a lie from your families, from your friends, from previous spouses, from the world at large, telling you how to be, how tall you should be, what you should look like within the beauty standards, the weight you should have. I'm here telling you right here, right now, that that is all false and it's a lie. And you can absolutely do it. And you have the power to make a change today.